All right, this is a good one. So this is the bronze medal match for the men's 5-0 bracket, 35 plus, from the PPA OH SNAP Denver Open. These guys played after hours, so they got to do it on center court. Really cool to watch. And we've got Michael Easton and Trevor Jensen serving first on the close side to Tony Starkey and Oleg Rutman on the far side. He may not have gotten that one, but keep an eye on Michael for that backhand drive. It is nasty, and I know you'll get to see plenty of on this match. So we got zeros, Tony serving, some resets, and a lucky net roll from Trevor. We got Oleg serving now, 0-0-2. Nice deep serve, nice return. Working their way. And Tony goes for an attack and gets a net roll of his own. Got Trevor back. After getting a net roll go against you, there's something poetic about getting one yourself on the very next point. Nice shot from Michael. Tony was in trouble, so he threw it up. Nice track down from Trevor. Did the same. Trying to reset here. Way to get back to the kitchen. Trevor went for that one. He had some open space in the court, but just hit it a little long. So Tony and Oleg getting some points on the board early here in the game. We got 2-0-2. A nice spot from Trevor there, just keeping it in control. Wow, great hands, Tony. What a point. An overhead defense that Tony seemed so nonchalant about. But Mike and Trevor kept the pressure on and ultimately got that one. So we've got a side out. Tony kept that fourth ball really far away from Trevor. He was looking for the poach, but Tony did a great job keeping it out of arm's reach. So we got a lob serve from Trevor. A great backhand off that lob. I think Tony was going to kind of kill that ball with some slice at Trevor's feet, but missed clearing the net on that. So we've got 1-2-2, Trevor serving. Another lofty serve and a slice return, and he's coming out swinging here. And just a little wide from Oleg. Nice backhand from Michael, and Trevor was ready to put that ball away, but just wide. Trevor opting for the forceful serve there, and an unlucky net lick just caught Tony, popped it up, and out of bounds. Some nice defense there from Tony. Trevor was looking for the ATP, but Tony just calmly hit it back. Found the open space and just a little out of Michael's reach to cover that ball. A nice forceful drive from Tony there to get them another point, so we're going to have 3-4-1. Another nice drive from Tony. He went at Trevor since he was on the move, and I think he just didn't get quite set to receive that ball, so good spot from Tony there. So Tony and Oleg getting a couple points on the board here, taking the lead. Way to just keep attacking from Oleg there, and good leave on that last ball. So Trevor and Michael are going to take a timeout, which is a great idea here. Oleg and Tony have made a little run for it, and it's a perfect time to slow that momentum down. Very cool. These guys get to go and sit on the player benches at center court. It's funny to see how different this scene is. It was buzzing just a few hours ago. I'm excited to see if either team changes up their strategies a little bit. I think Trevor and Michael took this timeout purely to slow the momentum down, but they may still make some adjustments. We've seen a pretty aggressive game from both teams, lots of drives and attacks, so curious to see if anybody chooses to slow it down, or maybe they start going to a specific spot more frequently, targeting. What will both teams do here? So we've got 6-4. Nice spot from Trevor there, right at Oleg's feet. Seems like the timeout was effective to kind of slow these guys down a bit. Nice spot from Trevor, just keep going at Oleg's feet there. And then sent one wide. Tony couldn't get it back. He was reaching a little bit for that ball, but good play from Trevor, just staying calm and placing them at their feet. So they've earned the side out here. A short slice return from Tony. Trevor went to drive that, but it clipped the net and landed in. Great return from Oleg there, right on the tee. Michael was so far back on that return that Trevor came in to get that fifth ball, and they switched. Great play there, and a couple good gets, but that last one was low to Michael's backhand, and that's always a tough ball to reset. So we got Trevor serving. Beautiful drive from Michael. Waited just get in there from Trevor, but good hands on both sides for this point. And a really nice reset by Michael there, but then he went for the next speed up. Oleg was ready with his backhand and hit down on it. Great shot. So we got a side out. Tony's going to be serving. And a missed drop from Oleg there, but we've got a second serve. Beautiful return from Michael. And a great spot on that last ball. Just had Oleg overextended. So that's a quick side out for these guys. We're going to have Trevor serving, 5-6. Great drive, great poach from Trevor. I think a misfire from Trevor there. He reached in to take it as a volley. I'm not sure if he was just intending to dink that one or maybe do a little bit more with it, but either way, it didn't work out so well, and Tony had a good look to finish that one behind Michael. Nice drive. Trevor was looking for the poach, but Oleg kept it far away from him. Hit a great fourth. Bit of a scramble here. And I think Michael thought that one was going out. But some really good gets from Trevor and Michael on that point. So we've got a side out here. 6-5. Looks like Trevor and Michael are staying on the return. Nice speed up from Oleg, great block from Trevor, and a nice counter to finish from Oleg. Nice slice return from Michael there. Oh, and a great spot right between them. Great drop from Tony there, but Trevor dealt with it well, just took a nice step back, put that ball deep right at Oleg's feet, and Michael did step in the kitchen, trying to reach in to take that ball. No argument there. So we've got another point here for Oleg and Tony. A nice dink there from Oleg. Those middle dinks can be a problem for sure. I don't know Michael super well, but it did seem a little like he might have been a little disengaged in that moment. And, you know, something as silly as a missed dink or routine shot that, you know, you should make after a footfall being called, like, it just throws the energy off. So I think it's a good timeout for these guys right here, just to shake it off, regroup, and get back to work. So we're back from this timeout. We've got 9-5 Oleg serving. A nice controlled fourth from Michael in between the guys, going to Oleg's backhand and earned them the side out. So good timeout, good shot. It's time to get to work here for Trevor and Michael. Coming out with a bang with that beautiful backhand drive. So we got a quick point. A little drive drop combo, and Trevor left that one up a little bit. Tony was there to finish the point, so we're going to have a second server though still. Michael's got a chance here to put another point on the board. Great return from Oleg. Nice drop from Michael. Nice little hands battle there, some dinking. Trevor looking for that Ernie. That might be the first Ernie look we've had this game. Oh, a nice lob from Tony. Trevor was there. He just underhit that a little. So we've got another side out. Nice controlled ball from Trevor. Some nice attacks. Trevor got the pop up here, going for Oleg's right shoulder, and then Michael was able to take that last speed up off the bounce and get aggressive with it. Some nice drops from Oleg there, making his way to the kitchen. Tony went to lob it, but it was short, and Michael has quite the put away. Great job getting the first one back. But the second one from Trevor just bounced high right into Oleg's body. He almost got a paddle on it, but that's a tough ball. So another side out here, 6-9 still. Way to keep him back, but a really nice drop there from Trevor. Earned them the kitchen. Tony had to go forehand to backhand here and didn't adjust quickly enough for that shot down the sideline. A really nice passing drive from Michael there. Oleg was pinching middle a bit, and it seems like Trevor and Michael are using the shake and bake strategy for most of their thirds, and when Michael's taking the backhand drive, he's coming over quite a lot onto Trevor's side of the court to take that ball. So Trevor seems to be really confident he'll likely get a ball he can put away. So we got Trevor serving. That's a real high one. Tony got that perfect ball, was able to take it as a volley and roll it down the middle, caught the guys off guard. They looked at each other and thought, I thought you were going to get it, but even at this level, you're going to see it from time to time. A nice rolling shot from Oleg earned Tony the pop-up. He was looking for that poach and hit it clean. Nice shot. So now Oleg and Tony have game point here, 10-8. Nice drop from Oleg, good get from Trevor. Nice trigger pull from Michael there, and good reset to get back into the dinks here. Kind of an off-pace speed up from Tony and a good counter from Michael started the hands, and that last one from Oleg just sailed a little long. So we're going to have a second chance at game point here with Tony serving. Some nice shots from Trevor there, good placement. Oleg was able to reset a couple of those, but that last one to Tony didn't clear the net. So good job to get side out from Trevor and Michael here. They got to tie this up. A really nice drop from Trevor. A little bit of cross-court dink in action. Oh, and Trevor was, I think, going to flick or lob that ball at Tony, but it wasn't the shot he wanted, and Tony was able to finish it. But they've got a second chance here to come back and tie this game up. Nice drive from Michael, good movement from Trevor. He was ready, but Oleg kept it in control and was able to get a side out. So we've got Tony serving, 10-8. Oleg trying to drop that ball, didn't clear the net. Man, it sure is hard to close out a game, isn't it? Oh, wow. Just hit that a touch long. A lucky net roll from Oleg. Trevor was going for the ATP, and I think he had it. Just shot a little too soon. We got lots of action in the background going on here. We are right next to the Cherry Creek Mall. It's a busy area, so lots of activity out here on that side street. Don't mind the sirens. A little high on the first one, a little low on the second. Trevor needs the Goldilocks drop to get to the net here. Tony and Oleg have had 2 turns to get to the game point and just really stuck. They need to find a gear here and get it done. Nice drive from Oleg. And Tony, not a bad idea there, wanted a lob, but Trevor jumped up to get that one in the air and was able to put it away. So another chance at game point here. Great spots from Michael. He's going to Oleg's outside foot, low to his backhand, and it's not as common to see that ball go to the same spot twice, so that was a smart play from Michael. Just get Oleg off balance and keep the pressure on. A nice step back speed up there from Oleg. Trevor was ready for it, but Oleg had the upper hand, hitting down on that very last ball with his backhand. Great play. So you can see Michael and Trevor are reversing their stack here. Trevor started on the left, so it's a good idea just mixing it up, give them a different look, and Oleg missed that block wide, so it worked out for him. They're moving on, 9-10. Nice blocks from Tony there off Michael's drive. Adding some slice to those balls to kill him. And this attack from Michael at Oleg gives Trevor the leverage to go behind him down the line. Great finish. So these two have tied it up, and they're going to stick with this stacking position. So Trevor's going to be serving from the left side. So we got 10-10. Let's see if these guys can get another point on the board. Great deep return from Oleg there. And what a great spot. Oleg had Michael running and tried to throw up the Hail Mary, but didn't clear the net. So we got a side out, and we're tied up, so in overtime. Great deep return. Nice drive from Oleg. Tony came to help him out, which was great, but then that next ball was just a bit too much. He wasn't quite back into position. A nice look from Oleg on that drive down the sideline, but couldn't get it over. So quick side out for Michael and Trevor. They're going to stay with this new stacking configuration and try to get some points here in overtime and finish it up. A nice drive from Trevor, but Oleg had a great block, so we're going to have second server now, 10-10-2. A really pretty drop from Michael there, and then trying to go up the line, he just left that up higher than he wanted to, and Tony was able to put it right between the guys. So we've got another chance here for Tony and Oleg at game point. They've got to make up 2 points now, so got to get to work. But a really nice drop from Oleg there. Michael hit a great return to his backhand. And a missed dink. He can't believe it. He definitely wants that one back, but they have another chance here to get to 11. Bit of a high drop there. Michael was able to go to Oleg's backhand, and I gotta say, I don't love the body language from Oleg here. I feel like he's feeling a little defeated. They've had quite a few looks at game point, and he just can't convert. Nice little hands battle here, kind of involving everybody. And Michael really went to get that last one down at Oleg's feet, but got the juices flowing for everybody. Man, Trevor really has this lob serve down. A nice block from Oleg there on Michael's drive, so we got another side out here. And I like this move. Oleg's going to the other side of Tony just to mix it up a little bit. They've been stuck for so long. A nice snag from Tony there, and he got in the middle, made himself big, and just lost control of that last ball. So they're going to stick with the stacking here. And Tony going for a slice drop, just hit it short. Nice, you can see the fireworks in the background there. They had the podium right behind where these guys are playing. They must be taking some photos from a different bracket. Nice spot there from Tony, pushing Trevor back a little bit. He got caught moving his feet in transition. So we got a second server. We're still at 10-10. Nice block from Oleg there on Michael's drive, and we got another side out. Man, both of these teams are in a real conundrum here. They have been stuck. Tony and Oleg have been stuck at 10 for a really long time. I definitely lost count. And they finally got another point here. So Trevor's just appealing to the ref to make sure he saw that ball out too, and he agrees. So we're going to have 11-10-1. Good resets from Oleg. Way to make it in. Oh, wow. Oh, man. A swing and a miss, a track down on the lob, a lob back, and then Oleg just overcooking that last ball. What a point. So we've got another chance here at game point for Oleg serving. Nice drop. Way to keep him back. Good spots from Trevor, but they're resetting well. And a missed Ernie. Trevor set that up well, too. He went wide to Oleg, and completely reasonable to assume that that's going to be an Ernieable ball, but Oleg kept it away, and they got this first game.